Hey everyone, how you guys going? My name is Sindel, I hope you guys are going well. Anyways, welcome to my first speed drawing, and probably also my first narration as well. I can't remember whether or not I did like one of these narrations before, but this is definitely my first speed drawing I'm doing. I hope everything goes well. It's in particular the narration, since the time lapse itself, I guess it went pretty well. But anyways, this is an original art piece that I made on a piece of A2 paper, which I've titled Drown, and yeah, so that's the name that I've given it. I made it in the hopes to not so much assuring it, just hoping that I'll be able to sell it, because the idea for the art piece came to mind because recently I found about an announcement about an upcoming local art exhibition going on near my suburb, which I won't get too much into detail about, and the main theme behind it is the word breath, and so that like gave me a starting point, for like what exactly that I wanted to make. So like, yeah, the whole story around the artwork revolves around that word. So the story just shows a lung starting to flood up with water, with a man's head suffering from these effects, and I made the main point of attention the lung, just by putting in some features around it. There wasn't any inspiration behind the man himself. Originally it was going to be me, but then I figured I probably might be just a bit creative and just try and make something up, so yeah, the head I actually made up myself. The main highlight of inspiration was actually its like sort of abstractness, I guess, or abstractness, whatever the word is, because 2 years ago, like one of my favorite bands was releasing an album, and the artwork for the album was like, I absolutely loved the main artwork as well as the slide artwork as well. And when I saw the original sketches, I absolutely loved it a lot, so I invested a lot of my time just looking into them. And yeah, I absolutely loved it. It's just definitely one of my favorite artworks that I've ever seen. Yeah, so the artist's name is James John. I think that's how you say his surname. And I'll put a link in the description so you can go check out his stuff. I'll mainly just put a link for the main inspiration where I just got it from. So like how the piece was made, I mainly it took me about 2.5 hours to make the whole thing. I could have taken a bit longer so I can just put a bit more interesting things around it, but I guess that's okay. So I started off with the construction lines while going in detail along the way. Some people just like to do the basic shape first and then get in detail, but I just like to do it as I go along. That might change one day, I don't know. Then I just outlined the whole thing by using an 8B pencil and saved my pencils from HB to 6B for shading that came straight afterwards. Then after that I just finished and tidied it up. In my opinion, just the way that it all came out in the end, I'm moderately happy with how it ended up. I feel as if there could be more room for more things in the surroundings, considering the artwork from that album is more abstract than I can make it, but I wouldn't judge myself too harshly on that. That's the best that I can do. The way that I delivered the story seems pretty clear. The veins in the lung came out pretty well as well. Like, I was kind of worried that it wouldn't be, since like I made it like fade away off to the sides pretty well. Same thing with the surroundings. That came out pretty well. That came out pretty okay as well. I think the shadings came out pretty okay. That did highlight some key points for where light sources are. Like some actual proper effort into the shading itself could maybe be added. But yeah, you know, these kind of things just take time for improvement, just a lot of practice and stuff like that. With my overall opinion, I'm happy, but I'm not satisfied. Because like, there's definitely some things that I could definitely add for just some improvement for it. I could just add it a bit more. I might maybe just like in my spare time just finalize it, just tidying, maybe just fixing the shading up a bit, but yeah, just in general I'm happy but not satisfied. So yeah, I could definitely do a bit better, but it came out pretty good in the end anyway. But anyways, since this is my first ever drawing time-lapse that I made, I'm definitely happy to like take in considerations for what you guys want me to draw. It doesn't have to be like original art pieces or anything, it'd just be like large cartoon drawings like other things or objects or characters or things like that. So you guys can just suggest them in the comments. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll try and find the time to put actual speed drawings into it. But yeah, anyways, just thank you guys for watching. I hope this came out pretty well. I hope you all enjoyed this, especially considering this is the first time I'm making this. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching. My name is Sindel, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Catch you all later, take care.